for music purposes, but the sound is so sensitive when they're connected to the Blue Yeti. I hear like everything. This is also going to be a mix of whispers and soft spoken for tonight's video. A mixture. I do get many requests for both whispers and soft spoken, which I love because I do love a mix of both. I'm going to go through a few of some really cutesy items that I love, and I'm going to be over explaining them, which I think I just love so much. And I'm very flattered that people also love it and enjoy it. So I'm going to be tapping and showing you a couple of little items, starting with this is such a cute little, what would this be called? This would be considered acrylic. This is such a cute acrylic pin. This little acrylic pin came from a blind box that I got at a manga store. This is the character Yona from Nier Replicant, one of my favorite games. And this was a little blind box, and it's a little pin. You can pin it to your shirt or a book bag or your purse. And what's cool is you have the little clip option, but then you also have the little pin. So you can also pin it to something. You can pin it to your purse. You can pin it to a tote bag. My brother actually went and got a bunch of these little packages, these little blind box packages. She is one of, I think, 8 other characters you can possibly get. So he got her, and he gave his Yona pin to me because we're brother and sister. And in Nier Replicant, she's the sister of the main character, Nier, brother Nier. So my brother has the Nier acrylic, and I have the Yona one because they're brother and sister. You can see she has a really cute teal colored bow and a little white dress. And she has sort of, I want to say like shoulder length, maybe a little bit longer, white hair, just like Nier. And it's like a little diamond shaped, square shaped acrylic pin with like, it's kind of thin. It feels very sturdy though, and you have the option, like I said, of the little clip to clip onto something. But I do think a pin is a little bit more secure. And it says her name right there. It says Yona. I love the game Nier Replicant, and they do have blind boxes for the other Nier game, which is Nier Automata, and those could be 2B or 9S or Adam and Eve or Pascal. I forget the others, but she's so pretty. Her hair actually is kind of long. It's like layered. It's a gray background, and the corners kind of have like white framing, as you can see. And she's just kind of looking very relaxed and calm. A little bit of a smile, and she's maybe just frolicking. But so pretty. I love this little pin. And I keep this on my little mini be so scared of losing it. Not that it's delicate. I feel like it's pretty tough, but it's just very special and so pretty, and I want to keep it safe. So this is the little Yona pen. Very, very cute. So I always keep that on my little dresser. Next is my digital camera. This is a Kodak 5X IS or 5X 15. The font is a little confusing, or maybe I'm just silly, but I don't know. When it's like, is this a 5 or an S? I don't know. Kodak 14 megapixels digital camera, and it was originally my grandpa's. I believe he got it in, I want to say, SD card. The SD card that I found in it that had photos of like some of my plays from middle school. So that was like 2012, 2013. So that means he got this, I want to say, 2012. And it has flash. It has a little, I added these stickers, not him. I added a little teddy bear sticker with a little blue bow. And then this little gradient, sort of glitter, kind of looks like glitter to me. Blue to white ombre heart. And the stickers are kind of puffy, ever so slightly. So they're a little raised. It is not on. It is, the battery died. These types of cameras, I feel like you really need to charge them up. I had another digital camera. The quality was not as nice. It was sort of older, and it was teal. And that one I stopped using because the battery would die really fast. To the point where I was popping in, like, it took physical batteries. And I would only be able to take maybe pictures for like 5 minutes and then it would die. I don't know what it was. But this one can be charged, which is pretty nice. As you can see, there is the power button. And then this is flash right here. And then this one is if you want to do camera or video. And I believe the one thing with video, you can't put flash on for video. So that's the one thing, so you shouldn't, I wouldn't recommend recording a vlog if it's dark. You're not going to have flash as an option. But the quality is pretty lovely. And this is the screen. You can kind of see my tripod and a little bit of my speaker. There's some buttons like zooming in and zooming out, the main menu, the info button, if you want to delete a video or photo, and then this is like the little control pad. You can go like up, down, left, right, and click OK. And then this button down here is to look back at what you've taken photos and videos of. So you would click here, and then you would scroll through and watch them, and then you can say, I want to delete this. And then I believe this baby button used to be for a share option to like perfect vintage look without it not looking too blurry. I don't like when photos are too grainy, because then I feel like I might as well just use my phone. I feel like I want to capture the memories. I don't want them to look too confusing. I don't want it to look like, okay, where were these taken? I can't tell what anything is in this photo. So I do like the camera quality. And it's silver for the lens part, and it's a black camera. The little Kodak logo, again, kind of raised. This little line, and then the little lanyard, which I really like. Kind of a big wrist holder, but then you don't want to like swing around your camera. That's kind of irresponsible. So I would just hold it. I don't know. Then you can put an SD card in here, which I did pop one in. A 16 gigabyte one. And I believe it has a lot left on it. What else is in here? Yeah, so that's up top. What else? HD, high definition. Makes sense. I do like the quality of the photos that it's taken. And it's very easy to use. Definitely not confusing. I like how there's a lot of buttons and a lot of options. It says 5 times the optical zoom. That's why it's called the 5X IS. It seems silver all around up until the little camera shutter part. It's like a little silver metallic stripe all around. And then this is where you can kind of screw it onto some type of tripod. The little information, its product number, Kodak Easy Share. Yeah. I do really like it, and I believe my grandpa had in it a 2. I want to say it was like 2 gig. I put it away. Somewhere safe. I'm pretty sure it was only a 2 gigabyte SD card, and it had so much on it because these types of photos don't take up a lot of storage because they're just like in 720p or, not the highest of quality. So he had a SD card in here that was like 2 gigabyte. So many videos and so many photos. Like at least, I want to say at least like 30 photos that he took that I didn't know about. And then I used this at some point when I was younger. I like took it from him, and I maybe took like another, I want to say like 70 photos on like a school trip. I just went like photo crazy. And I think I was like visiting like the Liberty Bell. Just for some reason I was like, I need to vlog all of this. So yeah, a lot of videos and a lot of photos. And I'm pretty sure it's a 2 gigabyte SD card. Crazy. So having a 16 gigabyte in here, that'll last me a long time. And I bought the adapter that you plug into this to plug into my Mac, so this way I can access the photos pretty quickly. Because the worst is when you take photos and then you have to like, it's a whole process to get them and such. So I also got requests to do like invisible tapping, the invisible trigger tapping. Tapping over here, tap down here. Just gonna tap along your screen. Don't mind me. Just tapping. Tap this corner, and then up here, and then all up here. Yeah. I saw this on eBay in red. So it's not like super rare. I did see it on eBay, and then another saw anyone selling this in black. Yeah, but I do like this camera a lot. It's very cute, and I like it that I added little stickers. I didn't want to like cover it in stickers, but I think 2 is pretty cute. It just needs to be charged, so I will do that tonight. This is black coffee. I just pour it onto my phone. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see? It's black coffee. It's medium roast coffee. I painted it myself. I went to a pottery place and had such a lovely time and painted. You get to choose if you want to paint like a plate, a mug, a jewelry dish, a bowl, a tray, and I chose a mug and I painted little stripes in different shades of blue. So I have like a little dark blue, then I left a white stripe, light blue, sort of like a cerulean, and then a sky blue, and then white, and that was the pattern all around. And then I painted the handle kind of sloppily, but the handle's a nice sky blue. And before it gets glazed to where it's all shiny like right now, it starts off chalky and matte, and the paints look lighter than how they're going to look after being like finalized and glazed and roasted essentially in the kiln. They get a gloss put on them and then they get like fired up to like dry and bake. So they had this little sheet where it showed what the colors will look like when you paint it, but how they're gonna look when the mug is fired up in like the end result. So when I was first painting it, it looked very, like, it looked a lot more pastel. So because it was pastel, I kind of had trouble keeping track of what shade of blue I was using because it all looked so light. And now they really stand out, like these dark blue stripes. These dark blue stripes looked way, way lighter. It looked like this. So that was the easiest one to keep track of. So all the other ones, I would like, you couldn't tell the shade difference. I would just kind of have to keep track as best as I could. But I mean, the pattern breaks kind of every now and then. Yeah. It's not perfect, but I like how it's, you know. But I think it's really cute. And it's like the perfect size. And my initials are underneath, and the date made this a couple of weeks ago. It goes like white, light blue, dark blue, medium shade of blue, white, light blue. I didn't paint the inside either. It kind of goes around, but kept it plain. Let's see, actually. It goes dark blue, white, light blue, dark blue. The shade, one shade away from dark blue is like true blue. White, light blue, dark blue. Again, the white, light blue, dark blue. Again, it kind of just gets messed up around here. It's such a cutesy little size. But yeah, I also couldn't keep track of the coats because the paint would dry so fast. So certain ones are probably darker, and that's why some are patchy. But you know what? I did my best. But yeah, very cute. I want to make pottery someday at some point and make it myself and maybe carve stuff into it. I think that stuff is so cool. I think it's so rewarding to use something that you made. I mean, I just painted it, but if you're someone who mushed it together and then you paint it and then you fire it up and then like it's your little pottery creation and you can drink out of it or put food in it or I'm being gentle, I swear. This is my little Nyota. I have a couple. I believe I've shown all of them. One's up, two are up there. This one is always on my mouse pad, which is in front of me. And then I have this one on my PC. So cute. So cute, so cute, so cute. They're from two different series of Nyota. I believe Nyota only has 3 series total. No. 2 series total. This is from the first one. This is from the second one, or these are from the same one, and then those 2 are from the other one. I think that makes more sense. These are from I Am the Seasons, yes, because this is the summer one, and this is the winter one, and then those are from the Growing Up series, which is the first series. I just love the ones. These 2 are like so special. So is the one with the cat. I like the ones with Nyota's little cat. I believe the cat's name is Lumi. Yeah, I love all of the ones with Lumi in them because I have a cat and it reminds me of me and Munchkin. So this one's meant to be plopped like this because of the stand. And then this one is meant to be laid down. My hand is like, it's meant to go like that. So this one goes on my mouse pad, and then this one goes on my PC. And I love the little coat, and the little plaid, and the little snowflakes, and the little yellow pants. And I noticed her eyeballs are a little bit more like cartoon scribbled, and the eyeballs are more like solid colored. It's like a sort of different style, more like childlike and hand-drawn style. And I love how it looks like they're just like glowing and they're dreaming together. And there's little beautiful little flowers all around. A little flower here, little flower here, little flowers here. And pretty, pretty white hair that matches Lumi's fur. And a little white nightgown. And Lumi's fast asleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep. And Lumi's little tail. So cute. And she has a little bit of blush, cutesy little eyebrows, little ear. She's kind of just neutral. She has a little tiny raised nose. So cute. She's kind of like cuddled up. They're cuddled up together. It's so adorable. And they're magnetic. So they kind of stay together. And then this one is the little coat. She has a little bit more blush because it's winter and you're probably cold. Probably a bit chilly if you ask me. My only thing is that she's barefoot. I know the snow is freezing. But this is really pretty because Lumi's got a little blue bow and I love blue. Blue is my favorite color. And Lumi's got the little snowflake on their nose. And Nyota's like so precious and adorable. I love both of them. These are my 2 newest ones. Until they come out with a new series, I don't need to collect anymore because this was my dream one. So cute. So, so, so cute. And they're so well made and so pretty. And I love, love, love the art style. My room has like Kirby and Pokemon and then just Nyota kind of sprinkled throughout the shelves and such. These are new paintbrushes. I hope you heard that like crunch when you first like break open some paintbrushes and they're like stiff at first. honestly,